Harvard researchers and epidemiologists are at it again, warning this time that America is nowhere close to having a true picture of the coronavirus outbreak. Other research and civic groups are beginning to agree. At the present, 150,000 tests are given each day in the United States, but one Harvard research group says that we won't have a clear picture of infection hotspots until we test 500 to 700,000 each day. So Harvard assembled a panel of 45 experts in health, science, and economics who said that even that's not enough. How much is enough? The panel says testing in the U.S. should be, by June, up to 5 million each day. And quoting their report, this number will need to be increased over time, ideally by late July, to 20 million a day to fully remobilize the economy.
And Leo's about to ask me another question to get around and see if I can get more specific. Leo?
Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards is desperate to meet federal guidelines of decreasing cases for 14 straight days. But while the World Health Organization says testing to positive ratios should be at a safe 10%, meaning only 1 in 10 test positive for the virus, Orleans Parish is still at 30%.
Do you really have any idea that in 10 days we could probably accomplish that and bring that down by 20 points?
Well, there are a lot of different metrics out there that are under consideration for when you can safely begin to reopen. Again, this is to begin to reopen. This isn't flipping a light switch and everything is back the way it was 3 months ago. We actually are gearing up. We're making plans to test as many as 200,000 people per month. And we want to make sure we have that capacity in place, not just with respect to the labs, but with respect to the collection kits. And everything that it takes in order to obtain that sample, get it to the lab, and have it tested quickly and in a way that's reliable.
I see. So we're going to be looking at different measures rather than just that, how many total tests per thousand. We're really going to be trying to understand what are we doing to reach different proportions of the population across the state.
Well, we're not going to take this on a parish-by-parish basis. Caddo right now is testing positive about 6 or 7%. So they would sort of qualify for WHO right now. But Orleans, obviously, Jefferson, and even Baton Rouge is 16, 17%.
So right now, that LSU Shreveport lab is running tests for most of Region 7, most of the area around Bossier and Caddo parishes, but they're also doing samples because of EA Conway over into the Ouachita area in the Northwest. So they've already got a bit of that model going on. That's why you see such large volumes being reported there. That's also one of the reasons that we're talking about retooling the way that we report that data so that you get more of that. And when you're looking at the dashboard, you'll have a better sense of where is the testing, where are the people who are being tested located, rather than where is that testing happening.
In the meantime, until testing can quadruple, the governor's pleas that the shutdown has been effective in flattening the all-important curve. Fewer patients are being hospitalized and those needing ventilators continue to go down. Now the real worry is in economy and critical condition. The same for education. For the first time in a century, LSU, like every university in the country, is silent. Where thousands of students normally would be, none. Tiger Stadium, where crowds have been so loud as to ping the Richter scale on seismographs, now sits eerily silent, making it that much more difficult to believe that this is the home of America's reigning national champions of college football, a victory won just 3 months ago before anyone had ever heard of coronavirus. Now Louisiana State will defend that title in just 4 more months. The big question now is when the team takes the field, will anyone be in the stands? Leo Honeycutt, WLFT and NewsNet National News with the Governor at Homeland Security, Baton Rouge.